So it feels really weird to be filming a video again after taking 2 weeks off after the end of Vader. How has your life been in these last 2 weeks without me gracing your screen every single day? But more importantly, this is a video that as soon as I saw it in my sub box, I knew I wanted to do. And luckily, Jenny, aka Teen of Blissful Hollow, actually tags me, so now I have even more reason to do it. And that is the TV tag. Number one is, what is the first TV show you ever watched? And that would probably be the Teletubbies. Apparently I used to just stand right in front of the TV, completely entranced. I'm also going to just give a mention to Arthur as well, because that was one of the children's shows that I really watched a lot when I was younger too. Question number two is, what is your latest TV discovery? And that would be Dead Like Me. It was created by Brian Fuller, who's the same guy who did Pushing Daisies, and the basic plot is this 18-year-old girl called George gets killed, but rather than going on to like whatever's out there in the afterlife, she becomes a Grim Reaper, and it's her job to take the souls of people before they die. It sounds like it could be like quite a dark show, but it doesn't actually have that vibe. It's quite comedic. Question number three is, how many current TV series do you watch? Kind of can't be bothered to count. I watch a lot of American stuff and stuff that's just finished, like Parks and Rec, Community, which was just cancelled and I was quite sad about, but I watch a lot of TV. Number four, what show do you find one episode to be enough? There's quite a few shows where I've watched the pilot but haven't gotten around to watching the rest of it, or decided not to watch it. One is Supernatural. Watched the pilot of Breaking Bad, still haven't continued watching it. Same with Buffy. I know the last Supernatural just isn't for me, but I know Buffy and Breaking Bad as shows are very beloved, so I think I will give those a try again at some other point. Number five is, which character do you relate to the most? And I would go with Rory Gilmore from Gilmore Girls, one of my favourite shows. And I actually do have the same Myers-Briggs personality type as her. Number six is, which character do you find the strongest connection with? I would go with Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec. I really like her. I like her enthusiasm and her dedication to public service and parks, and never hiding that. Number seven is, which character would you court/date? When I was around 14, I had a really massive crush on Ephraim from Everwood, because he had this kind of moody thing going on and he was really good at playing the piano. Number eight is, what real or imaginary city would you like to live in? I'm gonna go with Stars Hollow from Gilmore Girls again, because all sorts of weird festivals happen and it just seems like a friendly town with odd characters. Question number nine is, what character would you want to have your back in a fight? I would say Ron Swanson, because he seems like he could throw a punch if called upon it, but he could use words in a very grave manner. Number 10 is, what character would you want nothing to do with? I'm going to go with Pierce from Community, because I just found him really irritating and I was actually quite glad when that character left the show. Number 11 is, what character would you want as a best friend? Going to continue the Gilmore Girls theme. I've been relying on it a lot and just go with Lorelai. Number 12 is, whose wardrobe would you want the most? And I would go with either, I wouldn't actually wear it in real life, but I quite like either Rachel or Monica from the first few seasons of Friends. Number 13 is, which character do you hate the most? Could go with Joffrey from Game of Thrones, so I'm going to go with another character from the same show, and that's Ramsay Bolton, especially since I've read the books and I know what's going to happen in upcoming seasons in terms of his pure evil, basically. And last but not least, number 15, the ultimate question, what is your favourite TV show? And that is obviously not Gilmore Girls, even though I've mentioned it for most questions. And my actual favourite show is something that I mentioned in lots of other videos. It's so some of you might actually be able to guess, and that is obviously The West Wing. There are quite a lot of shows that I didn't mention, so I feel like I should also just say that shows I'm really enjoying at the moment also include Orphan Black, My Mad Fat Diary, Orange is the New Black, obviously, which has lots of deserved praise. If you want to do the TV tag, consider this your tag in, and you can answer any of the questions that you feel like down below in the comments. Also, what would your ideal TV show be? If you could take different elements from lots of shows you currently love and put them together, what would that look like? I hope you're doing well. I was about to say I'll see you tomorrow, but I won't. I'll see you in about a week, hopefully. Bye.